Hello students, welcome to 8th lecture of biomolecules. In previous lecture, we completed our second type of biomolecules, proteins, and now let's move on next one. So our next point is enzymes, and enzymes are basically proteins, but they are used for specific type of reactions or specific requirements. Certain reactions are extremely low under the normal condition, but we know that when we use catalysts, it will speed up, reaction will speed up, or it will take less time. And reason for that is generally catalyst decreases activation energy. Activation energy, that means energy requirement to start or initiate the reaction. So if you can decrease the requirement of energy, then you can go towards the product faster and with less requirement of energy. So with catalyst, reactions are more efficient and faster. So enzymes do the same thing. They are biological catalysts. Life is possible due to the coordination of various chemical reactions in living organism, as for example digestion of food, absorption of appropriate molecules, and ultimately producing the energy. This process involves sequence of reaction, and all these reactions occurs in the body under very mild conditions. That means for certain type of reaction, we know that we have to apply comparatively higher amount of energy, and we know that our bodies do not have these type of harsh condition. This occurs with the help of certain biocatalyst called enzyme. So obviously if certain reactions are hard, as for example if you want to obtain energy from the grains, then we have to apply comparatively higher amount of energy in normal condition, but inside the body we cannot use such high amount of heat or pressures. So that's why biocatalysts are helpful, and they are known as enzymes. They will decrease the requirement of energies and they will simplify the conditions of the reaction. Almost all the enzymes are globular proteins. Enzymes are very specific for particular reactions and for a particular substrate. They are generally named after the compound or class of compounds upon which they work. For example, the enzyme that catalyzes hydrolysis of maltose into glucose is named as maltase. So simple reaction C12H22O11 maltase gives two molecules of glucose C6H12O6. Now in laboratories we can do the same reaction with the help of acids, and in the body these type of reactions are done by enzymes or biological catalysts. Sometimes catalysts are also named after the reactions where they are used. For example, enzyme which catalyzes oxidation of the one substrate into simultaneous reduction of the other substance are named as oxidoreductase enzyme. The ending of the name of an enzyme is ASE or ASE. Enzymes are needed only in small quantities for progress of reaction. Similar to the action of chemical catalysts, enzymes are said to reduce the magnitude of the activation energy. For example, activation energy of acid hydrolysis of sucrose is 6.22 kilojoules, while the activation energy is only 2.15 kilojoules per mole when hydrolyzed by enzymes. Sucrase, so as we can see, requirement of energy is largely reduced 6.22 to 2.15. Mechanism for enzyme action has been discussed in Unit 5. Next type of biomolecules are vitamins. It has been observed that certain organic compounds are required in small amount in our diet, but their deficiency causes specific diseases. These compounds are called vitamins. Most of these vitamins cannot be synthesized in our body, but plants can synthesize almost all of them. So they are considered as essential food factor. So in short, we have to consume vitamins from our dietary or from the plant based foods. Certain animal based foods also has vitamins. However, the bacteria of the gut can produce some of the vitamins required by us. All the vitamins are generally available in our diet. Different vitamins belongs to various chemical classes, and it is difficult to define them in on the basis of their structure, because structure of vitamins are very complex and their molecular formulas are also very complex. They are generally regarded as organic compounds required in the diet in small amount to perform specific biological functions of normal maintenance of optimum growth and health of the organism. Vitamins are designed by alphabets A, B, C, D, etc. Some of them are further named as subgroups, example B1, B2, B6, B12, etc. So vitamins are basically, we can say that if enzymes are biological catalysts, then vitamins are biological promoters. We know that catalyst needs promoters if you want even faster performance. So just like promoters, vitamins has same type of function. They will increase the biological activity of enzymes. And if body is unable to absorb vitamins from the diets, then we have to consume them from the pills or medicines. But extra or excess amount of vitamin is poisonous or dangerous. So we should not use without the advice of doctor. Now, name vitamin came from vitamine, and it was a combination of vital amines, because in earlier times they were identified as amine groups or amino compounds. Later work showed that the most of them did not contain amino groups, and so the letter E was dropped, and now we know it as vitamins. Classification of vitamins. So vitamins can be classified into two categories depending on their solubility: fat soluble and water soluble. Now fat soluble, that means generally fats are oily substance, or we can say that it is one type of oil. So we know that oils are non-polar molecules. So generally these type of vitamins which will be dissolved in oil has a non-polar, normally non-polar structure, whereas the water soluble vitamins, that means it will be polar, because polar solutes will be dissolved in polar solvents and non-polar solutes will be dissolved in non-polar solvents. So first is fat soluble vitamins. Vitamins which are soluble in fat and oils but insoluble in water are kept in this group. These are the vitamins A, D, E and K. They are stored in livers and adipose or fat storing tissues. Second, water soluble vitamins. B group vitamins and C, vitamin C, are soluble in water and so they are grouped together. Water soluble vitamins must be supplied regularly in diet because they are readily extracted in the urine and cannot be stored, except vitamin B12 in our certain portion of body. Usually vitamin B12 will be stored inside the liver. Some important vitamins, their sources and the diseases caused by their deficiencies are mentioned in table 14.3. So details are mentioned, so go check yourself. If you find any difficulty regarding to this, then feel free to ask. We can discuss it in details in upcoming lectures, but no confusion will be there because even diseases are mentioned with their harmful effects. So hope you don't find it difficult. So go check and read, because these type of questions will be asked in MCQs. So if you find any difficulty, feel free to ask, and then in next lecture we will move on our next topic. Thank you.